Hi, everybody. Alexia and I welcome you to our podcast. And we've been having a wonderful series on evolutionary medicine, one of the hottest topics in medicine. And the heart of it is so exquisitely simple. It's the concept of mismatched diseases. We were designed in a certain way, and our lifestyle today is at variance with that design. If you want to say a gap exists, okay, and the more we can close that gap, the healthier we'll be. So today's topic is the mismatch from running. Okay, a lot of people run, and it started with Dr. Ken Cooper, who was a colonel in the Air Force and was asked to train the astronauts for the moon landing in 1969. And he was an expert on fitness. And he coined the term aerobic. So when most people think of aerobic, they think of running. Okay. Well, if we were born to run, okay, and so many people run, how come the orthopedic surgeons, the chiropractors, the physical therapists, the massage therapists see endless problems from running? Runners are getting injured like crazy. Is ankle problems, knee problems, hip problems, shin splints, neck problems, endless. It didn't make sense. If we were born to run, how come so many injuries? Enter Dr. Dan Lieberman, the head of human evolutionary biology at Harvard University. And Dr. Lieberman, okay, was an expert on the skull. He's got a 900-page book on the skull. But once there was the running boom, okay, and Dr. Lieberman got fascinated with that. So he started to work out the evolutionary mechanics of running. And in particular, he compared Western runners who wear big fortress kind of shoes with people that are so poor they can't even afford shoes. They take an old tire and just cut out a little rubber, and that's their shoes. The injuries occur with the Western runners. And from northern Mexico, the best runners in the world, long distance, the Tarahumara, who have been studied by the medical profession extensively, basically they don't get injured. What's going on? It didn't make sense. It was paradoxical. Okay. Well, Dr. Dan Lieberman worked out the biodynamics, and the short version is this: is when we wear those giant shoes, they have a real thick heel. And because the heel is so thick, it literally forces us to heel strike. So when you come down, you're not coming down with your own weight, but you're coming down with 4 times your own weight. So if you weigh 150 pounds, every heel strike is 600 pounds. There's the explanation. It sends shock waves right up the pike. The ankle joint, the knee joint, the hip joint, the vertebral joints, right up to the skull. It explains all of those problems. Whereas the Tarahumara, who are running in just those little kind of cutout, rubber from tires, they always hit the front of the foot, which is called the ball of the foot. And they're only coming down with their own body weight. Net result, it's 600 pounds for every step versus 150 pounds. And so Dr. Dan Lieberman published an article in one of the toughest journals, Nature, in 2008, showing that we humans, okay, us humans, have 26 structures which are allocated specifically for one thing, running. We are literally born to run, but we have to do it correctly. And now we'll always check in. What we always do is check in with Alexia for the practical pointers, which could help out so many people, especially seniors. And this is Alexia's advice regarding running, okay? Alexia says, less is more, okay? And the new information which Alexia has is that as little as 5 minutes a day can give you the lion's share of aerobic exercise. Now, you could do more, but that old hackneyed cliche, diminishing returns. So as little as 5 minutes a day, and you're getting a lot of aerobic benefits. But then Alexia says for seniors, let's just assume a senior has arthritis, okay, and cannot run. What Alexia says is you will get the lion's share of aerobic benefits by simply walking. And on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 6, she says, for getting the aerobic benefits. In other words, you're not huffing and puffing, but you're just slightly pushing yourself. Alexia says if you do that, ideally 3 times a week for 20 minutes, you will get the lion's share of aerobic benefits simply by walking if you have arthritis and you cannot run. So thank Alexia for those 2 pointers. And Alexia and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and have a great day. And thanks again. Bye-bye.